Well, that's Mark. All right. It's all good over Mark.
Hi. There you go. I'm an opera singer. No, I'm kidding. Actually, let me keep this away. You comfortable? Hey, everybody, how you doing? Molly, let's see. Thank you for having me at the canvas. Thank you for taking your time to listen. Yeah, so my passion's kind of like sound, music, music, engineering, but I also do comedy on the side just to keep me busy. So, yeah, so if you can't tell, I'm kind of random, sporadically just do what I feel. For example, I was coming back from Modesto, seeing one of my stepsisters, and she had to work on the last day I was there, and I was like, oh, that sucks, but kind of I'm off. When I got back into town, I was like, okay, found out I had to go to work, and I was like, well, that sucks. I don't want to go. She was like, well, man up, suck it up. You gotta. I went in, so you gotta go to work. I was like, damn it. I was gonna text when I got there and be like, all right, I sucked it up and came. And I was like, no wait, that doesn't sound right. But pause for effect. Yeah. So yeah. So randomly, random is the theme of the evening, at least for me. My car was just parked at 2 a.m. and somebody was like, I really want that spot, smashed the back end, totaled my car. So I go car hunting. I mean, it sucks, but it was something to laugh about. I woke up at 2 a.m. like, what the fuck? They're like, do you own a Mazda? I was like, no, I own a Kia. They're like, oh, that's a Kia. Oh, you own a Kia? I was like, yeah. So, So I'm shopping for cars, and I'm like, my first time, I'm kind of like nervous. And they're like, all right, so you have like the basic alarm system, where if someone, what is it? It's like so basic. It's like it makes a noise if someone hits your car, and that's it. And I was like, okay, well that's good to know. And like, we have an extra plan, premium plan, because your car is the second number most stolen car that's available. I was like, all right, well, I got friends in Inglewood. I want to visit. I want to have protection when I visit. So, like, all right. So this one, what it does is somebody like breaks your window, then the engine shuts off. They can't steal your car. I was like, cool. Yeah, I was like, that's freaking awesome. And like after I like signed up for it 2 days later, I was like, I have friends in Inglewood. What if I get shot at and the windows go out and I can't get away? I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, that would suck. But I'm signed up. So yeah. It's my first car. I'm kind of like nervous, driving it, all hesitant. And I come outside to work one day, and I'm like, I see all my windows are down like a foot, like just. I don't air out my car. My windows stay up all the time. I haven't rolled back windows down at all at this point. So I'm like, who the fuck rolled my windows down? Only time I've seen that happen, I borrowed my best friend's car to go on a date, and then he stole the car while I was on the date and moved it to a different parking structure. So I'm like, well, he's in LA. All right, he's off the list. I never found out who did it to this day, but I was just like, I went through all this paranoid. Like when you have no idea where to start, it's like you just go through everything. Like I saw a movie where somebody used the iPhone to unlock and steal somebody's car. I was like, all my coworkers have fucking iPhones. So they could be like Tom Cruise too. But and driving around, like I was on lunch. I was like, I don't have time to investigate. I'm going on lunch. Driving around, I'm like, all right. They didn't steal my car charger, they didn't steal my audio cables, they didn't steal my hoodie, they didn't steal anything. I'm like, why the hell would they roll down my windows and leave? And it's like, still I'm like, something has to be wrong. Like they sugar in my tank. Something weird, and I turn on the AC. Like 30 minutes later, I'm like, why isn't this AC cooling me off? It's still freaking hot in here. They fucked with my AC, didn't they? They took out the cool part of an AC. Yeah. So how many people like music in here? Yeah. Clap it up. Like I said, I'm a sound engineer, so like I love music. It's what I do. It's what I love. But I'm also a sarcastic asshole, so when I hear things like, so I listen to a song, if you're gonna engage somebody, it's like, hey, you engage them, but it's kind of like saying, hey man, if I was just like sorry to pick somebody who doesn't look like they can dance, it's rude. Well known. I don't copy the shirt, I was like, hey man, do 900 flares on the count of 3, you know, and we'll all do them. It's like, he can't do that. So I was listening to music, and this one dude was, hey, anybody heard the song Airplanes Here? Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky? Okay, yeah. So he did cover that. This little white dude from Texas broke out of a boy band group. He's like, I'm gone. I'm gonna be famous in Texas. So Bryan, Texas, and he just covered that song. In the middle of it, put like an effect on his voice and started singing really high pitch. And I was like, that's awesome. It's great. Congratulations to him. But he was like, all right, sing it with me. It's like, let me hear you say, like doing some really high. I was like, I cannot sing with you. It's fucking rude. I hate your face. And I turned off the CD. But yeah, I'm having chance. This hasn't happened on the second time. I mean, what about this? How's everybody feeling tonight? What? Yeah. Clap your hands. Nice. So saw these two like really big, like Samoan looking dudes. They're both out together. They're walking down the street. They both had dogs on a leash. I was like, all right, you know. I look and I'm like, both of those big, swole ass dudes are walking chihuahuas. That's just a funny image. I mean, it's not a huge punchline to that, but it was just random to me. Who likes chihuahuas? Nobody. But those Samoan dudes did. They loved it. Alright. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to end with a bang. No pun intended. So, I went to Best Buy to pick up a laptop charger, and my earbuds constantly break. So I go there for a laptop charger, I'm like, alright, you know, go, look. I see they got a brand called Rocket Fish, and then there's Kensington, or but like, you know, this really great generic brand that I always use. There's like a $30 difference, so I'm like, what's the difference? Looked at specs, and like they have the same power, same voltage. You know, they both plug into American walls. Like just. So then this chick walks up, and she kind of gives me this look like, fuck, you're about to ask me a question. So she approaches me, and she's like, what's going on, sir? I was like, I was wondering why these two exact same chargers are $30 different. She's like, well, Rocket Fish is the Best Buy brand, so we can sell it for cheaper, because it's our brand, because we make it, because it's best. I was like, I get it. Like 6 times, she went through that 6 times. I was like, all right, picked up Rocket Fish. I was like, all right, come out of the way. I see the earbuds, and I just pick. I said they break all the time because I just pick cheap fucking earbuds. It's like I just need something to hear noise at work so I can zone out. And you know, so I'm looking, and I'm like, you know, bend down. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna pick up the same car I had, just a different color, you know, mix it up. And this dude walks up, he's like, hey there, sir. And I was like I said, I was, you know, it's down here. It's like penis. Hey there, sir. I was like, hi. How you doing? He's like, can I help you with that, with anything? I was like, I'm just looking at earbuds. This is the earbud section. And he was like, well, which ones are you looking at? I was like, the ones I had in my hand when you walked up with your penis in the face. I didn't say that, but I said these ones. So, and then he was like, well, it's like, if you'll notice, we have these ones. And I was like, if you'll notice, those are $70. These are $9.86. And I was like, well, why are these ones so much better? He's like, well, they just have like a better sound quality. These are the ones that go like into your earbuds and like, you know, put music next to your brain. It's really little ones that stick really far in. So I was like, he's like, yeah, it's really great sound, but they give off too much bass. And I was like, so they suck because they give off too much bass. He's like, well, no, you know, it's not that. It's just that they're, you know, that's their one flaw. And I was like, they're also $70. I call that a fucking flaw. He's like, well, all right, so one time to me, and I didn't sound that aggressive, but I was just like, you know, Quote the 986, good old Phillips. So I'm on my way out, get the charge, get the charger, got the earbuds. I'm like, all right. I stopped at the candy. Then I was like, wait a minute. I look around, I'm like, if somebody approaches me like, hello, sir, what kind of candy were you interested in? I was like, oh, I don't know what I would have, like, those would have been the conversation. I don't know if you'll notice. These are excellent. So I'm like, those are fucking $30. They don't have $30 candy yet. But, you know, and, oh, so another thing I forgot this piece. So I'm talking to the earbuds, I was like, so what do you think of these? You know, 986. He's like, well, they're okay, I guess. In my mind, I'm like, I have a pair in my back pocket. They are fucking excellent. And he's like, well, like, you know, like, for example, if you're jogging, they'll fall out. And I was just like, well, if you fucking jog with an iPod and if you're a heavy jogger, sure, invest in $70 tap on your brain earbuds. But you know, you guys know what I'm talking about? The difference ones, like those little ones, they're like this big, they go directly in your ear, so you can't hear much. But you know, you can hear everything. There's other ones that are like little circles where they kind of rest right here. Then there's, you know, the big, I'm a DJ ones you can't wear at work. I've tried. And then there's Beats by Dre. Does anybody have Beats by Dre? Ever heard of Beats by Dre headphones? Hot fucking diggity, dude. Like I said, I'm on the 986 budget. Y'all are buying like $200 fucking ear headphones, and you can't wear those at work. I tried. I said it. So, you know, on the way out, I was just kind of thinking about just fucking with that light. I was just, you know, like, hey, buddy, I jog all the fucking time. With these. Excellent, man. But yeah, I'm Martin J. Thanks for listening. Yeah.